Your boy, top shot of Johnny Storm, shouting out my homie Grimey, Grimey Republic, GrimeTime TV. You already know the movement. If you ain't with it, you are losing in life, and then I can't fuck with you. For real. Top shot of John Storm. Holla.
All right. Moving on.
Yeah, right.
The next song is called "Life Through the Screen." Okay. This is a collab with the Indigo kids.
Oh, nice.
Shout outs to the Indigo kids. Good friends of mine. Been there all through the Dry River Collective, and basically ever since I started rapping, I've been rapping with Moss and Symbolic.
That's what's up.
And this collab is basically about how, I don't know, people tend to take everything they hear on the news as fact, and I'm just suggesting that you do not do that. So, yeah, that's
Fair
Life
enough.
Through the Screen. Yeah.
There we go.
The intention of living without the fences, dispensing the venom that passes through all of your defenses. Suggestions, digested inside your intestines, messing with revens that never gave out the blessings. Regretting never stepping down the stairway to heaven. Check it, all the fools follow rules. Other dudes came up with swallow fruit abuse. It's a structured ruckus, most stuck in the muck of dumbness. That's why I rise above it with my cousins who don't like the oven or the melting pot or the onslaught that's been brought to the lives of innocents for financial benefit. When it's nothing, only discussions on the news. Take facts from dudes we never even knew, never met, but he's on the television set. Gotta be legit, gotta be correct. Why inspect, why debate? I got food on my plate. I'll go ahead and follow what the boxes say.
We don't need
a generation desensitized to genocide, mesmerized by the propaganda televised. A generation desensitized to genocide, mesmerized by the propaganda televised. A generation desensitized to genocide, mesmerized by the propaganda televised. A generation desensitized to genocide, mesmerized. I wasn't born in this form to conform to the norm.
I wasn't born in this form to conform to the norm. I wasn't born in this form to conform to the norm.
I wasn't born in this form to conform to the norm.
I wasn't born in this form to conform to the norm. I wasn't born in this form to conform to the norm.
I wasn't born in this form to conform to the norm. I wasn't born in this form to conform.
How can I stand the test of time if I'm so damn dead inside? The best have died and the rest just get set aside. A generation desensitized to genocide, mesmerized by the propaganda televised. The mainstream media's main mission is to mess with minds, leave the masses hypnotized and to spread the lies. We caught up in the web of a spider with 7 eyes, and we can't kill the beast by smoking on the pesticides. You best recognize that these demons need to be exercised, so take a step outside. It's like we forgot how to empathize. Love gets left behind when you make sex a prize. Nothing sacred anymore, you may now undress a bride. And I'd be lying if I said I never lied, but at least I can't say that I never tried. Got the knowledge so heavy that it bends my spine. It's the burden of bearing a Jedi mind.
This electric incision cuts through the depths of your vision, aiming directly at the center of your brain with sick precision. The display of cataclysms stream to us a consistent rhythm, so that every fabrication is construed as some real wisdom. Glimpse this unbidden prism with always enough room to fit him. And don't think anyone is safe, man. If they ain't got him yet, they'll get him. And yet I was always waiting on the ones who were monitor fiends. Ain't no use in chasing dreams when you just view life through the screen. Pick 6 or 7 scenes that you would ever consider serene, and they'll consider explicit ways to exploit them to an extreme. Their blood runs thick as cream and their shoulders are even colder. They declare what's beautiful while diverting the eyes of each beholder. There's footage of falling soldier between these buttery abs of folders, and plenty of stocks for holders who pride in mind for closures. And any bigot with a megaphone is getting his own show. And with that notion, my friends, my bags are packed, it's time to go.
A generation desensitized to genocide, mesmerized by the propaganda televised. A generation desensitized to genocide, mesmerized by the propaganda televised. A generation desensitized to genocide, mesmerized by the propaganda televised. A generation desensitized to genocide, mesmerized. I wasn't born in this form to conform to the norm.
I wasn't born in this form to conform to the norm. I wasn't born in this form to conform to the norm.
I wasn't born in this form to conform to the norm.
I wasn't born in this form to conform to the norm.
I wasn't born in this form to conform to the norm.
I wasn't born in this form to conform to the norm.
I wasn't born in this form to conform.
Fuck the news. There is real shit going on in life outside that box. You can't trust messages given via satellite. just like you can't trust strangers on the street. Everything televised has a goal and motive, and it is rare that their motive is to give you the truth. In fact, it is oftentimes the opposite. The news is broadcasted to entertain, just like anything on your TV. So before you take what you've been told as fact, use your gut and intuition and look into other sources, because going through a biased news program will only give you information they want you to hear, rather than the facts you need to see.
Someone, that Monster just said that Symbolic looks like E-Row's brother, because that was Dave's line at the tournament a while back. So
I suppose I could see it.
And it was freestyle.
right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Makes it even better.
Right.
Not as bad as Citrus's freaking album, dog.
Aw, thank you. Much
Yeah, this
appreciated.
I'm excited. Hey man, hey, you know what? We're talking a lot here in the studio. I got a lot going on. Don't judge me. I missed every drop tonight. All right, just get used to it.
Right. The track was so dope, we almost decided to play it again.
That's
actually.
right.
Yeah.
But we decided we have more things to show you. So, this next track will probably completely kill the mood and melt your heart. Yeah. I don't know if melt your heart is the right word. It'll melt something. Your face? Yeah, that sounds better. It'll melt your face. It's the one about my father.
Okay.
Me and him have a rough past, as this song will show you. And I'm just gonna let it speak for itself, cause
This song is awesome.
Yeah, I could ramble on for days about it.
I remember the first time you performed this at Dry River.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was real shit.
Yeah. Rough is in like emotionally a struggle for me to go through, but
Right.
the crowd liked it.
It was
that's
awesome.
Good. That's what hip hop's about, I feel like. So.
Doser just said monster trolling like Leviathan, but not as well. Nice.
Leviathan definitely knows how to troll, man.
He is a son of a gun.
He really is a hell of a troller. Probably
Alright.
lives under a bridge.
You just said you calling me a troll, homie. Monster, grow out your hair. So, you can be a troll.
You know what? That motherfucker used to have long ass hair, dude. Like down to right here, dude.
What?
He had
Metal
long
style?
ass motherfucker.
Dude, I used to have long hair too. Down to my ass.
That's in a song lyric.
Yeah, it is.
Introductions, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, we're playing Break This Curse.
Yeah,
right?
let's play it. We're getting off subject.
So we're mixing it up real quick, but just listen to this one. This one is this is some real shit.
Heavy.
So
yeah.
Citrus, Break This Curse. We'll be right back.
I'm not gonna take it now. No way, no how, cause I am your child. And I can't look up when you're crashing down. And I get shook up when I face it now. You taught me what this life's about, then you turned your back and my stomach growled. I asked how, it's unconceivable. Fooled my eyes, unreceivable. Past what I thought could be achievable. New highs, new lows became retrievable. Can't believe because it's unbelievable. Tired of the fake laughing, not gonna pretend that this didn't happen. Cause I love you too damn much to not get answers. What the fuck were you when I laid awake? Why'd you have food when my belly quake? Time's ticking away as I biodegrade. Is it better than ending in a fiery blaze? I should've spent my days lost deep in the maze. Either way, it will all finish the same. Spend my days in pain to take out my brain. This is what I must contemplate. Must contemplate. This is what I must contemplate. I don't know who has it worse, but I know I gotta break this curse. Life's gone downward since my birth, and I'm tired of the hurt. You gotta be two with what you've been through, but how can I know that it's true? I lost trust for you, lies on your breath. I love you, Dad, but I hate you to death. But I hate you to death. I don't know who has it worse, but I know I gotta break this curse. Life's gone downward since my birth, and I'm tired of the hurt. You gotta be two with what you've been through, but how can I know that it's true? I lost trust for you, lies on your breath. I love you, Dad, but I hate you to death. But I hate you to death. You piece of shit. deadbeat dad who forgot his kid. Now all I have is my bones and skin. Got a place to sleep but no place to live. Count sheep next to litter boxes while you drown deep down in your selfishness. I dove in, tried to save your life, but you pulled me in so we both would die. Fuck that, I'm coming back to the surface. Got a deeper purpose inside my circuits. Lost what was taught inside your churches. Left without meaning, now you're worthless. Now you're shamed, but still can't take the blame of causing pain. That fuck pattern's up inside my brain. Gave me a life, gave me a name. That's all you gave, barred up in a cage. Now I'm trauma slave. These wounds won't heal till my flesh decays. Dad, this is real, can't run away, cause there's no escape when you stand in place. Dead center in the middle of the hell you made. Go ahead and deny every word I say, but I'm not gonna act like we're okay. I don't know who has it worse, but I know I gotta break this curse. Life's gone downward since my birth, and I'm tired of the hurt. You gotta be two with what you've been through, but how can I know that it's true? I lost trust for you, lies on your breath. I love you, Dad, but I hate you to death, but I hate you to death. I don't know who has it worse, but I know I gotta break this curse. Life's gone downward since my birth, and I'm tired of the hurt. You gotta be two with what you've been through, but how can I know that it's true? I lost trust for you, lies on your breath. I love you, Dad, but I hate you to death, but I hate you to death. It seems to me that honesty is the way that it needs to be. If it won't come from you, it'll come from me. I don't wanna hear you speak, tell us truthful speech. Your lies used to work on me, now my trust for you is beyond my reach. Cause I whipped for weeks with just scraps to eat. Slept next to the door praying one day you'll have groceries. This can't be how it's supposed to be. Hard to blame the man that I never see, but I look back now, how can it be that I still loved you and I hated me? How could I let this happen? How could I be so blind? This house is out of rations, empty belly, heavy mind. I've wasted too much time. I open up the fridge, guess what I find? Guess it's my job to fill the fridge. If this can't be resolved, I may not live. I'm not a kid. 16 years should make this clear that my life's at risk. Gotta fight for it, strive for your life. Living ain't free, must work to survive. Time to disguise the hurt in my eyes. Bring home food from the enterprise. Time to realize that I can't rely on my father's ties, cause my father lies. Put faith in myself, I can only hope. I can feed my shell, cause my father won't. I'm not fully grown, but I'm old enough to know that I'm on my own. That I'm on my own. I don't know who has it worse, but I know I gotta break this curse. Life's gone downward since my birth, and I'm tired of the hurt. You gotta be two with what you've been through, but how can I know that it's true? I lost trust for you, lies on your breath. I love you, Dad, but I hate you to death, but I hate you to death. I don't know who has it worse, but I know I gotta break this curse. Life's gone downward since my birth, and I'm tired of the hurt. You gotta be two with what you've been through, but how can I know that it's true? I lost trust for you, lies on your breath. I love you, Dad, but I hate you to death, but I hate you to death. I don't know who has it worse, but I know I gotta break this curse. Life's gone downward since my birth, and I'm tired of the hurt. You gotta be two with what you've been through, but how can I know that it's true? I lost trust for you, lies on your breath. I love you, Dad, but I hate you to death, but I hate you to death. I don't know who has it worse.
We're back. That was Citrus.
Yeah.
Break this curse. We had to show some variety and, you know, the complexity of the album. And
Most definitely.
Citrus is not your average run of the mill rapper. He's definitely complex.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like as long as you are yourself and you express what's on your mind, you will be original. Like, people strive for originality. You shouldn't strive for it. It'll just come if you're yourself.
Right.
And that was probably, you know, I plan on writing a whole album about that situation at some point. So that's a chunk of my life. And,
Right, definitely,
you know,
definitely.
I hope you all enjoyed witnessing it, got
That's
something
cool.
from it.
That's cool.
And I see St. John Sounds in the house. My brother,
yeah, big
I've
ups.
known him since 5th grade. Been my best friend for a long time.
Nice.
And tonight, after the show, we are celebrating his 21st birthday.
Nice.
Yeah. He turned 21 on Sunday.
Couple days ago.
I believe.
Yeah.
But tonight's a celebration.
That's what's up.
So if you feel like coming down to 4th or just sending some love from my brother Justin,
Nice. That's what's up.
do it.
Cool.
Yeah.
And speaking of being original and just doing your thing, Doser, I listened to your song. I didn't get back to you, but I listened to it. It was not what I expected, but I just expected like more rapping, but that's fine. You're doing your thing. That was cool. It was something different. So keep just what Citrus said, like the originality, just you do your thing, you feel me? So it was cool.
Doser is probably one of the most original MCs in Tucson at this point. Like, I'm just gonna say that because homie really has an original style.
Yeah,
he's developed a lot since I've known him too. Keep going.
Yeah, definitely. His newer stuff is crazy. Like because he linked up with Black Magic.
Yeah.
And that style, like, of beats is what, at that time, like, I don't think Doser's even really, I don't know if that style of beats is going to keep up with what Doser's doing now, but, like.
At the time, it was perfect.
It was, yeah, it was right what he needed at the time, so that worked out cool. I was glad that I was able to help link that up and shit.
You're welcome, Doser.
Yeah. Let's see, what else? We got Quality Control 2 is coming up September 28th. Citrus is on Quality Control 2. I'll have a flyer soon. I just got to lock down a couple more things. I got some dope artists coming out. Both artists as in rappers and live artwork. I got Fana Moore from Phoenix. She's coming down with our headliners Glad to Meet Ya and Realistic. So she'll be doing live artwork. We got Glad to Meet Ya and Realistic are going to headline the night. They're super dope. If you haven't heard Glad to Meet Ya's Hello album, he dropped it in January. And it's in my top 5 for the year. I guarantee it already. I know the year's not over, but it's just such a good album. Like, entirely produced by Ill Treats from the UK. It's really good. What else?
Foreign, exotic.
Yeah, it's nice, dude. It's real nice. So stay tuned for that. And the rest of that lineup, let's see. I'll tell you what I can remember. We got Citrus, Ez Merchant, Foreign Tongues Cult, Cash Lansky, Marley B, Prophet, Glad to Meet Ya, and Realistic. So it's a mashup. Like, I'm trying to keep
sounds
doing
pretty dynamic.
The eclectic. You know how I like to kind of.
Yeah. It's definitely a lot of different styles in there
Yeah.
because I know most of those cats.
So, should be cool. Should be good to go. We got to figure out something for Doser. That's right. But that'll be at the Runway on September 28th, I believe. I'll get back to you guys on that. It's coming up. But and then also, big ups to Foreign Tongues Cult for real. And if you need tickets, I know you can't really see that because of the light, but I got tickets to Quell and Maker. And that's September 15th. Foreign Tongues Cult and wearebugginout.com present Quell and Maker. With Foreign Tongues Cult, we got DJ Lingos, Mosferatu, JB, all the way from Oklahoma. He's dope. I know that doesn't sound normal, like hip-hop Oklahoma. That may not sound right, but I promise you, I've played his music on the show before. I really think he's dope.
Imagine how Tucson sounds to other people, you know?
Exactly. Like, we're in the middle of the desert, they're in the middle of the flatlands. Anyways, bunch of dope cats on that lineup. Natives Are Restless, Johnny Red, Top Notch.
Post, Top Notch.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Post, right? It's gonna be ill, dude. It's gonna be tight. Postscript, Amertron, The Source, hosted by yours truly. It is a deviate, but don't worry about that. It's gonna be cool.
Oh, yo, I want to mention, I know The Source. It's The Source, not Thesaurus.
Right, yeah.
People get that confused a lot. Real cool cat, man. Like, I've chilled with him many times. I haven't heard a lot of his music, but I've heard his verses, and he's talented.
Nice, yeah.
So,
it's going to be a good show, and it's definitely for the underground. Even though it's a deviate, like, we're going to make it, like, we're going to show them, like, something different. You know what I mean? Like,
that was a lot of underground cats in that show list.
So yeah.
But
let's get back to your album, or do you want to segue about, like, let's get back to the album and then we can talk.
I say, next track. Big As You Make It is what it's called. This is a collab I did with an MC named Satchmo. Satchmo is fucking incredible. This is probably the 4th rap he's ever written. And I let him take 2 verses on this just because, like, I liked his shit so much, and I want him to get back into it. If he's watching this, you better start making tracks.
Satchmo.
Yeah, he's kind of a hermit, so nobody really knows who he is. I just sort of met him by chance.
I vaguely remember this name from years ago.
He's really good. He's like, you know what? You'll hear his verse and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The concept of the song was all his choice, and let's see if you get it. It's kind of a mixture of the way he said it was cold and hot. It's like both extremes at the same time. So we both tried to capture that with our verses. Hope you enjoy.
Citrus, Big As You Make It, featuring Satchmo, right here on GrimeTime TV.
What it's been, what it is, what it be in the distance. Streetlights bright like Christmas. Tribesmen in the streets, some wearing headdresses. Dead eyes widen up, staring frozen and senseless. As tired driver, restless buyer. A quick trip, a quick fix, midnight attire. Right out the dryer, Christ-like Messiah, supplier of alcohol, my Kamala opera. On the bottle, no Zeus, soul and chakra. Behind the border, no water in the mine. Just time to sort and organize, works fine until I grip and sip the first wine glass. Now I watch time pass like I'm back at Sunday Mass. One-way path, one lane pass onto my main stand. Distress the brake pad, deep stress I lay back. Wanna read questions, try to relax but up comes exceptions. Whose intentions are in the eyes, full of fear in the rear view mirror, built with lies, evil in disguise. You know what, fuck this, I strike it rich without luckness. These are no God bless, no progress, but what's this? Adjust focus as I crash in the cars. Metal smashing starts, the passionate storm before the calm tears me down like the statue of Saddam.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it, like life.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it, like life.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it, like life.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it.
Molten lava,
Cool Sinatra,
spoken of the
emotional we
proceed to believe in
the feast of the reason.
this rotting hotness.
It's the copy's leaving.
It is gone. No more compies. Peace to compies. In the pocket, night. I was walking. And smoking and drinking and thinking that I need to be leaving in the middle of the eve on the weekend. Get punished by the demons that have seeped into the skin of my treason. Know with a reason, but I ain't receiving. I'm looking for the deep end, drown in a cheap trend. Couldn't stop seeking it, was my weakness. Spend the day wondering where your life went. You must take yourself living it like this. You can run from the past, but the past is so fast. When you stop to get a breath that's left kicking your ass. Your head's about as stable as a stick in the grass, but you love that. Without rainy days now and then, system wouldn't work, nothing would live. So I take this shit for what it is, a consequence of fate. Some things are predetermined, but choices can be made. Use the tools you're given if you want to create. Yeah, I keep creating, but what's needed is change. When you're stuck between two semis, there's no switch in your lane. Free will is the decision, not to bitch and complain. So for now, 40 number 2, blunt number 5. Sometimes I really wonder how the fuck I'm still alive. Maybe the Mickeys will help me write my design. At the very least, help me unwind, help me find peace of mind, till I see red and blue lights. And then I take flight over gates into yards. It's a race from the cops. Throw grip on the 40 to make sure it doesn't drop. And as I run, I smoke the blunt, just in case I get caught. I might as well be high, fuck it. Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it, like life.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it, like life.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it, like life.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it.
Molten lava,
Cool Sinatra,
spoken of the
emotional we
proceed to believe in
the feast of the reason.
this rotting hotness.
It's the copy's leaving. Bright and shining lights, and I see you dump my body on a plate of dirt. I work to birth it into the earth. Let it be worth its heavy weight and worms, quick to equip and ready my fate with germs. It learns that the body isn't rotting, it's the mind that is mocking. The time is a false thing, the music we all sing is the illusion of our dream. Even though it may seem to be reality at best, it's just a test. Needless emotions to which we invest our reason and notion of what we think's best. The ocean beats us a mess, the sands of the island for the horizon and moments. The islanders had a tsunami, surprise them, silence remains.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it, like life.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it, like life.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it, like life.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it.
Molten lava,
Cool Sinatra,
spoken of the
emotional we
proceed to believe in
the feast of the reason.
this rotting hotness.
It's the copy's leaving.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it like life.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it like life.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it like life.
Sometimes it is hard to take it, but face it, shit is just as big as you make it.
Molten lava,
Cool Sinatra,
spoken of the
emotional, we
proceed to believe in
the
the
feast of the reason.
this flying hotness.
It's the con piece leaving.
Citrus.
There you go, Satchmo.
Big as you make it, featuring Satchmo.
Yep. If he ever comes back, man, I'll fucking find him because I want to make an EP with that person.
Nice.
Super good at doing what he does.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I guess that sums up what I have to say about that track. Next we have 007.
We're gonna hop right into it.
Yeah, why the hell
All right.
not? The song is called 007. It's about James Bond.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
James Bond.
That's all I have to say.
Shout out to James motherfucking Bond. And nobody else. Done did it with precision at the end of the mission. 007 clever than malicious description. Key in the ignition, invisible card. James Bond not fond of individual guards. Poor fellas with Berettas get disarmed and charged with 1,000,000 volts. Got the feeling you won't boast and your body becomes toast. Your soul rose. Join the other 100 billion guard ghosts. Your name and face will be erased and a change with fake ones. Prisoners take none. These people they make guns, so sneak up unnoticed using minimal bullets. Get photos of the weapons so we can expose it. Is a disguise in the cover? Best not blow it. You got a party to crash. Best get going. Good luck, James, she said as I entered the plane. Good luck. Leap off parachute, there's a rule. Take him out, take a suit. Time to crash a party, dude. These Russians be fucking with the British embassy. Word has it they got mobsters and Yakuza on the team, but they won't notice me. This guy's disguised as a boozer on the scene. Keep it low, pro, tipsy, just a couple of drinks. Get the photo so quickly they won't know what to think and dip out in a blink. The name is Bond. 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 Who's the guy who should get all the credit? Hell yeah, that's right, it's 007. Always gets away with an unknown presence. Hell yeah, that's right, it's 007. Problem solver has his problems, this is Quantum of Solace. But he fucks Lady Luck in a royal casino. Pop the top off a big bottle of vino. And yeah, he knows he might die another day. Lifestyle's risque, but tomorrow never dies. Unless it's caught in the side of the golden eye. Can't front, must be real. Saved us more than once with his license to kill. Banged 8 chicks in a row without the blue pill. Call it octopussy, for your eyes only. The lady say, James, please, I want you to bone me. The spy who loved me, it's a common story. Overzealous men are jealous, but they got lots of funds. Try to overcompensate with golden guns and golden fingers, but they just can't compete. James is off the meter. Hey yo, James flew with your main dude Q. I'm departing loads of arsenal of weapons for you. We got a laser rod and some taser dots. A bomb that's disguised as a grocery cart. Motion scissors, slice the splinters, a remote control blender. With a camera, of course, and a photon sword. Lightsaber was taken, but the concept's the same. Also, here's a jetpack and an invisible plane that can dive underwater and shoot torpedoes. A gun that shoots bullets as big as burritos. This is expensive equipment, but I know you don't care. Just please bring back what you can salvage and spare. Be careful out there, you're my #1 homie. When you get inside the lair, fuck 'em up good for me. I'll be watching your back with computers I hack. By the time you get inside, there is no trace in your tracks. The name is Bond. The name is Bond. The name is Bond. The name is Bond. Who's the guy who should get all the credit? Hell yeah, that's right, it's 007. Always gets away with an unknown presence. Hell yeah, that's right, it's 007.
Alright, I fucked up. We're talking. Hey. Alright, anyways.
Grimey's like a wizard, he's never late. You know, he pauses exactly when he means to. Yeah. Learned that from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Alright.
I'd say we move on. That was 007. I don't know what inspired it. I listened to the beat and I thought,
James Bond, motherfucker.
Yeah.
James Bond, motherfucker.
Exactly. And immediately after that, I heard another song that made me think of women with traits. So I made this song called Mistresses.
Oh, one thing about Citrus's.
I'm a sucker for the Mistresses, yes.
Yep.
So this is the song. It's a story. I suggest you listen to it carefully because if you miss a couple seconds of it, you might get really lost.
You might get raped.
And you might get raped by Mr. Dave. Let's play the song immediately.
Real talk! Real Talk Tuesdays, GrimeTime TV. Listen to Citrus's Mistresses or get Stick a butt in your butt from Mr. Dave. Stick a butt in your butt!
Weren't you scared, Sonic? Heck no, little bro.
That was the intro to
My
the song.
fault.
That was
They didn't hear everything that just happened. They didn't hear me yell fuck.
Oh,
I put on the wrong track. I'm sorry, and I have to scroll down through the whole list to find it again. All right, Citrus Mistresses.
Enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy.
Enjoy.
I'm going to tell a story about this one time.
Nothing left to say, I'll be on my way. Nothing left to say, I'll be on my way. Just kidding, I got lots to say, so I suppose I'll stay. Give me lots to drink, I got time to take. So take away my keys, please, increasingly sexy girl. You make me wanna just forget the world. Or perhaps it's the fact that I'm drunk as a nutsack. Retract, gave my spat and just give me my nuts back. I need to sober up or I'll go home with you. Give me Folgers in a cup and a shower too. Well, alright, you convince me. Might sleep tonight, but I'll wake up tipsy. Not driving tonight, reload my whiskey. My place or your place, either way come with me. Yo, it just hit me, you could hit me and I wouldn't feel a thing. Probably wake up cut up by your wedding ring. Is that a wedding ring? I never said a thing. The queen has a king, so please let me be. Leave me to my revelry. My shoulder devil says we should both stoop to that level. My angel would say, someone took your last name. Then she pleaded to me, this ain't that type of ring. It was passed down the branches of my family tree. So come home with me, baby, you got nothing to fear. No problem there, lady, let me finish my beer. Then let's get out of here. The thing about Citrus is, he's a sucker for the mistresses. The thing about Citrus is he's a real dumb sucker for the mistresses. The thing about Citrus is, he's a sucker for the mistresses. The thing about Citrus is he's a real dumb sucker for the mistresses. Took my last sips, then we dipped. She drove an automatic, but she shifted my stick. I know where this is going, and it's going there quick. Pulled up to a place, stumbled out of the whip. Next thing I know, we have no more clothes, but I have male organs, and she has both. Or what? No, I mean I really gotta go. It asked, what for? I said, I don't know, and then slammed the door. Next morning, I'm waking up to the fragrance of eggs and stuff, bacon and toast, fearing the ghost of last night's past. I realized I didn't put clothes on my naked ass. Made 2 steps out of the bedroom door. Now I have a hangover on her living room floor. But these blankets are nice, and this pillow is soft. She brought me water and ice, so I took a load out. Said fuck it, might as well stick around. Took the remote off the ground, started watching Charlie Brown. She laid a plate of breakfast and some coffee down. I said thank you, missus, granted all my wishes. She said my pleasure, now give me your kisses. Wait, whoa honey, what the fuck is this? I just got breakfast and I feel like shit. She replied, you still owe me for the lie. You said you had to go, then you stayed the night. That's right. The thing about Citrus is, he's a sucker for the mistresses. The thing about Citrus is he's a real dumb sucker for the mistresses. The thing about Citrus is, he's a sucker for the mistresses. The thing about Citrus is he's a real dumb sucker for the mistresses. She opened up her robe and to my surprise, what I'm seeing ain't a penis, it's a tattoo of an eye on the end of a telescope. In fact, it's kinda dope, but in the wrong lighting, Lord knows that I choked. I laughed as hard as I could. She said, what's so funny? Nothing, honey. You would never believe it. She said, try me. I said, I thought you had a penis. Then I got slapped and then slapped again. Threw me out of the den with the strength of 10 men. Guess I deserve that, but where's my shirt at? Fuck, I'm naked. So I took this jerk's hat, ran down the street protecting my crotch bag, yelling taxi, taxi, but none would have me. 10 minutes later, some policemen grabbed me. Could this get any worse? Is the thought I rehearse? Cops made sure that the handcuffs hurt. What's the moral of the story? Some kids might ask. It's when you think you should be leaving, there's a reason for that. If you thought she had a dick, hold that thought back. If you catch a naked ass strolling down the street, always wear a mask and stay away from police. That's the message from me, wisdom from an MC. Careful out there, the story could come true. It's fun to laugh about it till it happens to you. Nothing left to say, I'll be on my way. Nothing left to say, I'll be on my way. Nothing left to say, I'll be on my way. Nothing left to say, I'll be on my way. The thing about Citrus is, he's a sucker for the mistresses. The thing about Citrus is he's a real dumb sucker for the mistresses. The thing about Citrus is, he's a sucker for the mistresses. The thing about Citrus is he's a real dumb sucker for the mistresses. The thing about Citrus is, he's a sucker for the mistresses. The thing about Citrus is he's a real dumb sucker for the mistresses. The thing about Citrus is, he's a sucker for the mistresses. The thing about Citrus is he's a real dumb sucker for the mistresses.
Yeah, we're back.
Welcome back.
That was Citrus.
Yeah, I don't really know where that story came from. It just, you know, I rolled with it. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. And, you know what? Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah,
want to have some crowd interaction maybe?
Let's go.
Someone want to talk to Citrus? Some drunken wisdom from the drunken prophet?
Yeah.
Citrus has
Drinking right now.
Currently drinking.
Ben B said that girl part 2. Oh, huh. Nice, I get it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, shit. What's next on the list? Back to Ash. This is one I did with 808, not the producer, the rapper, Tyler Conway. Shout outs to him if he's paying, if he's in the house right now. Basically, I had this song idea in my head when I wrote to this beat, and I wanted it to be about a phoenix, and a hunter hunting the phoenix who ends up becoming the phoenix, and trying to break the curse of having become a phoenix, because it's torture for him and stuff since he hunted this animal out of bloodlust. So he added his own twist on the end, and so most people don't catch the full story the first time through. Hopefully you can. If not, listen to it again and buy my album.
Nice subliminal. Arsenal Arsenio asks, will you collab with me?
Oh, of course, dude. Totally down.
That'll happen.
Totally down.
But for now, Citrus, Back to Ash, featuring 808. We'll be right back.
I keep my bullets in the waterproof horn of a unicorn. Betty wishes my rifle had never been born, but its maker made me, and I made the choice to kill it. I appreciate a heart's blood, but only when I spill it. I'm addicted to the hunt, the thrill of the kill. When I lace up my boots, my heart begins to fill. I slip on camo fatigues in my great trophy room. That empty space above the fireplace to get a face soon. I move foot after foot, only after machete, marching through the jungle slow but steady. I've hunted ants to elephants and even a yeti. To hold my breath is deadly when my rifle is ready to turn that fire bird to a smoke cloud of confetti. Once I rage past the storms of the great Serengeti, it's hard to shoot straight when my sights get sweaty. I grow weak but never enough to say enough already. The days begin to blur, trying to catch a moving target. Some things you just can't buy on the black of the black market. Left walking on eggshells through lands uncharted. On and off a map I made, can't remember where I started. X marked the axe, it arose as an avian pose. Thoughts trying to predict the next place that it goes. And they pinned in a buzz's beak to see what he knows, but he's been eating his own brothers, that murderer crows. Chasing a vulture's dream visions of a fallen phoenix. This loaded rifle is a needle and I gotta get a quick fix. Withdrawn from my senses, the trip feels endless, but I started this death wish list, so now I need to finish. Hopeless questions come to mind like, can I even do this? But then I see something different, off in the distance. The first glimpse closes in on infinite existence. So is this it? Ready, aim, fire, then go back to ash. But no holding back, the force would accelerate once the shells crack. Back to ash.
All I saw was a flash. I knew that my flight would soon become a crash. Back to ash.
The last breath and death of a bird burning down the tops of trees. Back to ash.
Giving into this sting, muscles don't work, bullet in between my wings.
Back to ash. I make way to its grave to save that flame for my trophy case. Back to ash.
Even though my vision blurry, I see fury on his blood-crazed face.
Back to ash. The curse is past. Any man who picks that bird up off the grass. Back to ash.
First time being touched, my fire spreads and expands. From the phoenix's grave I arose from flame. Ironic that the bird I slayed is what I became. Now I'm a mythical slave that is bound by fate. After every death I will arise in a blaze. I can revive lives with the tears I make, but we can't look eye to eye, my very presence isn't safe. I wish my essence wasn't made so I could sleep in my grave, but I'm cursed to die forever, no one left to take my place. Driven mad by the hex, my thoughts burn in my nest. I don't know if there's a cure, but I have got to inspect. So I wander the earth in search of someone that is blessed with the intellect to disinfect my state. Some sort of sage of mage with wisdom and age. Anything to stop it, I can't take another day. Gotta break the chains to get out of this hell I made. I try to ask for help, but they all run away. There is one chance, one man who may have the power. No one has truly seen him except inside of his tower that has never been entered, only witness the far lands covered by blizzards that serves as his guard. Legends say he's a god, reverends say he's a fraud. Either way it's a chance and it's the only one I've got. So I fly by the mountainside, transitioning colder. My flame keeps me warm, but this warmth is my torture.
Back to ash. Now I'm burning up as if the life I already lived wasn't enough. Back to ash.
No love ever comes to the bastard sons of the sun.
Back to ash. On a journey seeing the curse that comes back around every morning. Back to ash.
Legends say go north, the frost will strike without warning.
Back to ash. No need to eat, I wanna break this spell, I wanna lose my energy. Back to ash.
Break my symmetry to give my soul ease, let it merge with infinity.
Back to ash. After the fall I'm on the rise, only heading north for the winter. Back to ash.
Flying into the storm, sleet stings like a million splinters.
On my way to the tower, my heart begins to weaken. My pulse once while I'm crashing, a flashing beacon. Like steps in the snow where I stab my broken beak in the hands of that big a beak in the place I'm barely breathing.
Grim Reaper seeking, this is where he resides. Frozen tundra where I plunder, nothing can survive. This a fallen flash fire that guides us through the night. Miles of only white, I feel I'm on my last stride.
I rise one last time in an effort to die, caught in a cycle of fall versus force to fly. I knock upon the door from the form of sunlight and flight, crashing into the tower through the darkest cold night.
It awakens, it knows exactly what it heard, but it can't be. Nothing lives here with the body and nerves. It floats through the corridor to the front door. Look past with zero mass, but it's never seen before.
Ghost picks up the spirit with hands that grow warm. The fire mixes with emptiness, giving it form. The cold night melts away as man is reborn. Fire spreads life for the land, back past the last unicorn. The head boys scream high notes to the base of its heartbeat. The bird of paradise perches on the bridge of God's heartstring. The song that it sings brings in all living things. The light tower island oasis under these angel wings.
Visiting track.
Citrus, Back to Ash, featuring 808. Big ups to Tyler Conway.
Yeah.
And a special shout out for introducing me to Mantis, the little hole in the wall Chinese joint. That place is so good. So good. Thank you.
Never been there, but I'm sure it's
Oh,
great.
We will.
Mantis, gotcha.
It's a north side gem.
Awesome. I love gems. And bling and grills. And jewelry. No, I'm just playing.
Gangsta shit.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, now what?
Shit. Let me double check. We've played basically everything except for Man-Eating Tree now, right?
Man-Eating Tree, Disc Jockey.
Oh, and Disc Jockey, that's the other one.
Animal Planet. And...
Oh, we haven't played Animal Planet. We definitely got to play that now.
Yeah.
Then. That would be the next one to play.
Animal Planet?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
This is the second collab with me and Grimey. Also was quite an experience. A little bit of a different structure, but I would say equally as unpredictable. There is a pattern, so see if you can follow it.
And also, I will say, like, the way that we collabed was, it was really fun. It was like, if Citrus wasn't here, I'd be saying the same exact thing. Like, it was a lot of fun to collab with him because, it was just a chill session, you know. Like, I mean, a lot of people already do, like, what up, Cynical? That's what's up. Thanks for tuning in. But like, we had just chill sessions, you know, but we would get work done, and he would bring over his beats and kind of show me, you know, overall what he had and then what was available to work with. Yeah. And when we put on this beat and we agreed on playing on working on this, I don't know if you remember, but our initial what had happened was with both our tracks, like, it was like, okay, what's your first thought? Like, we put on the beat, 30 seconds, a minute later, we'd ask each other, how do you feel? What are you thinking? Like, and this one, do you remember what you said?
I do. I remember I was listening to it and I was like, just feel like I'm chilling in a cave. Just feel like I'm kicking it inside of a cave. And then, and my first bar came out. It was chilling in the cave with my panther pals. And all of a sudden, we had the concept of panthers versus wolves. And that expanded to the concept of us rapping in the persona of different animals.
Lightly inspired by Jizza's animal track. Just the idea sort of, but not, you know, it's nothing like that, though. It's not that wordplay style that he used on that. Like, it's nothing like it.
Way different.
But,
way different,
yeah. So.
I think that sums it up.
Yeah.
Enjoy, everybody.
Hell yeah. Here we go. This is Citrus, Animal Planet.
Featuring yours truly.
Yours truly, Grimey L. We'll be right back.
Welcome to a planet filled with animals. An animal planet, otherwise known as Earth.
Chillin' in the cave with my panther pals who taught me to ground how to maul a cow. But the bold ass wolves got beef with us, so we told them, yo, let's meet at dusk.
Yeah, dusk, you'll see me. I brought a little start so we can iron out the beef. Yeah, you never thought I saw you last week with my latest kill in between your teeth. I left it there just to rest in peace, but then you went and licked my plate clean.
What did you expect? We would leave you the rest. We're panthers, bitch, best respect. If we see it, we eat it or we bleed it to death. And tonight my breath will smell of wolf flesh. We gathered at the battlegrounds, no one's around, but there's a lot of tall bushes that are starting to growl.
I'm a poison frog, poised on a log, chillin' for now, but prepared for launch. But you never see me cause I'm camouflaged. Only the local tribesmen know my spots. They come along with the arrows drawn in pursuit of my juice, trying to scrape it off, then slather it across the arrow tops. Perfect for when they want to drop a hog.
I'm hungry, man. Polly wants a crack, said Polly wants a crack, said Polly wants a crack. I'm the only bird that doesn't tweet or sing. Instead I just speak about what I wanna eat. Yum yum, give me some of them cracker crumbs. Come on, just one, it's all I have for fun. I spent all day going face to face with the parrot that randomly appeared in my cage. Looks like me and copies moves I make. Always seems to know when I'm flying his way. I quit, he quit, so we both gave up. Every feather on my body is loud as fuck. I read people say it's a social crutch. Cage gathers up dust and my mouth stays shut, so I'm boisterous. Party up inside my bars. Let my wings sing all your favorite songs, cause it's hard out here for for a pimp. Parrot, I need food, water, this is how I get my merits. So you know what it is, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I don't know what it means, but the human beings seem to think it's so serene. Job goes on, man, it's never done. Back to square one at the rise of the sun. Master's late for work, so he's on the run. Don't forget me, I'm a tummy hums. Front door closed, now my chances are none. Oh fuck, it's the cat man, here he comes. Why do you rattle my cage 8 times a day? You got 9 lives and they're going to waste. You will never try parrot, not even a taste. So settle for a pigeon when it's blood you crave. Fucking pussy.
I'm a pot-belly pig, I'm not well equipped on the topic of a getaway quick. At night, me and my homies squeal and grunt so much, even the hyenas tell us to shut the fuck up. Well, I can't help it, I'm 600 pounds, and only about 6 inches from the ground, which is a real bitch when the tribesmen come around. I try to find shelter, but none can be found. First time in my life, I never made a sound. Put an arrow to the neck, I drop to the deck. Then what's next? They put me in a net and drag me west, over the crest, down the hill, back to the village. But little did they know, I picked up some critters. They hid in my hide, if you get bit, then you die. So you can all kiss your sorry ass village goodbye.
This motherfucker is more taunting than a mouse. Whoever let him in the house, I'ma take him out. He looks more delicious than fishes if I had delectable dishes. But this is so beyond description, I want a must have it, give it to me right meow. But tried for this feast for weeks, can't figure out how. He's protected by a cage, can't get him to my mouth. But I'm afraid to fly away if I try to let him out. He dangles from a wide dome, fall free from the ground. I jump from the chair to the counter to the couch. Bird sleeps deep and I'm eager to pounce. I make my final leap, I claim my prize now. Inches missed, oh shit, face plant on the wall. Shake my head and walk away like I did nothing at all.
That didn't happen. That totally didn't happen.
You may be faster and a bit more agile, but I'm a real bastard, have been for a while. I slyly smile as my pack circles behind you. Round number 3 to 1, may I remind you? So I doubt you'll see the sun tomorrow like I do. You'll have what we call a worm's eye view of this world as we know it. Last chance back down, homie, don't blow it.
You can blow me, think we can't see you sneaking? You guys are better off domesticated, walking on leashes. Can't believe this, surrounded by hounds and bitches. I'm livid, don't be timid, let's get this finished. Our backs to the center, now we're ready for attack. They leap, we leap back, our nerves react. Paw meets jaw, teeth clench my neck. Hurt a lot more than I ever would have guessed. Battle ensues, many hours go by. We stop, stare him down, tired, threatening eyes. Sky lights up as the sun begins to rise. Do we battle again, or do we call this a tie?
Fuck that, I won.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you wolf bitch. I totally clawed the shit out of your ass. Don't even. That's it, run the fuck away. That's right. Once again, easily the meanest I've ever been to Grimey is on these tracks.
That's how me and Citrus get down on music. Like, we just get wild. Like, there's no structure.
Right. And you know, given you recorded your shit and immediately dipped out, and it was like, oh, I can't let you just leave with that. I had to top it. And so we were, I was there for his recording, but he wasn't there for mine at the shit talking at the end.
Fucking A. Where was I going?
I don't know. You had to go, man. You're in a hurry.
Damn.
Grimey's always hustling. Every day. Every day Grimey's hustling. Most of the time evenings as well. Just like
he takes naps here and there.
Yeah, you know, just like any good.
I took a nap today.
Yeah.
Alright, what's next?
Alright. So now we're coming to the end of the album. Man-Eating Tree is my finale.
Man.
I try to wrap it all up at the end. I rewrote the verses to this song and kept the chorus when I re-recorded it, and I rewrote them all at the top level of the temple I stayed at when I was out in Colorado.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I hope you enjoy it. I went a little, what's the word I want to use? Metaphysical, existential with it, I guess. And I stuck to the idea of smashing rappers, which I enjoy doing. So, yeah.
You guys got like a whole, like, you've heard almost the entire album. This is crazy.
Yeah, there's a bonus track after this, but this is the ending track. So, I hope you enjoy.
Here we go. Citrus, Man-Eating Tree.
I'm gonna put some flair up in this motherfucker. Give it character and shit. Walking up the boulevard, what do I see? A street cipher with a bunch of whack MCs. Yo, woe is me.
What do? I walk up with a message for the entire crew. Not in a bottle, written on paper. This is hard shit to swallow, it's my poisonous vapor. I say, hey sir, stop that shit real quick so I can talk my shit. You're the wackest, tactless, couldn't navigate with an atlas. Fact is, you're an average bastard, always rapping about the checks you're cashing and the pussy you're tapping in the back den of your mansion. When the truth is, none of this has actually happened. To me, you're just another fucking rapper sandwich, not a competitor. You would just pray for the predator. If God created life, you can call me the editor. Known to sever nerves, born before the earth. My seed was planted with the universe when time was birthed. And I have learned, motherfuckers need to learn. Fake MCs for dinner, whack ones for dessert. So slow down, maybe you should try doing Motown. Hip-hop does not need your style, trust me, it can do without it. It's already too crowded. I have taken up the task of doing something about it. My pleasure, I serve the Dakini of music. More than a believer, her guardian of movement. Eradicate deceivers, I have promised to do it. I'm a mind reader, I see you rapping about heaters. You wanna fuck the goddess beater, leave her with the Cleveland steamer. Not on my watch, boss, I will not stop till every bit of ignorance is murdered and crossed off existence. God, who you are, who you be, whoever it is, don't be fucking with me. I'm a man-eating tree with a clever disguise, and if you get too close, I will eat you alive. Who you are, who you be, whoever it is, don't be fucking with me. I'm a man-eating tree with a clever disguise, and if you get too close, I will eat you alive. It all started in God's garden. I was watered with its cosmic slop, sprouted to the size of a mountain, and I did not stop. I still grow. My size doubles that of this dimension, so I shape-shifted in order to fulfill my mission. This planet is not the first that I came to visit. I'm here to cure the universe of all of its sickness. Solar systems that resisted were chewed and swallowed. Step to me if you wanna follow. I'm working on a smaller scale so Earth can see tomorrow. Mercy to those with the sickest of flows, but for each whack line spoke, I'm taking a toe. Consider it motivation to be making it dope. I'm leaving no trace of bad taste on the face of this rock. I could crack the earth in two if I delivered a stomp. I'll crumble it to pieces if I trip when I walk. So why bother at all? Is the potential for your racist credentials, but the collective mental will not tolerate simple. Rap is not about pistols, bitches, jewels or crystals. It's about creativeness and expressions and riddles. So be careful with your intention, this existence is brittle. It'll be gone if you resist, so let's keep this simple. With a thought I could launch all nuclear missiles. I once was a seed, now my roots grow deep. Emotions constructed by my mangled teeth, plus the tongue and the lips, mixed with threads of my subconsciousness and my subconsciousness. I once was a seed, now my roots grow deep. Emotions constructed by my mangled teeth, plus the tongue and the lips, mixed with threads of my subconsciousness. Come home. This form you see before you is one of many. I'm a bouncer, a crooked cop, a panther, a kitty, James Bond, motherfucker, Phoenix never stops living. My roots touch all, every village and city. Every tree and every forest is now singing my chorus. Can never be thwarted, and human blood is my porridge. So you can either bounce out now or start bouncing. The line between man and cow, and few found it. Spit intelligence or get slaughtered and grounded. Distributed to all McDonald's restaurant outfits. Understand, I'm doing this for mankind's prowess. All threats to it, all destroy and devour. So take notes on these ballads, the profoundness in the sound is more infinite than a fountain. Continuously crank the album at the very top loudness. Stomp it, scream it, and shout it. Shake the fucking ground with your rapping for couches. Who you are, who you be, whoever it is, don't be fucking with me. I'm a man-eating tree with a clever disguise, and if you get too close, I will eat you alive. I once was a seed, now my roots grow deep. Rambunctious is constructed by my mangled teeth, plus the tongue and the lips, mixed with ribs in my subconsciousness. I spit the bomb as shit for the populace.
You've just heard Rappin' for Couches if you've stayed tuned in for the whole thing. If you haven't, you've heard parts of Rappin' for Couches.
And
Lucky
so
you.
the deal is right now the for the archive section, this is cut off. We're done. Thank you for checking the archives. And if you're still tuned in live, We got one more for you.
It's an encore.
So yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
this is the encore.
Only for you if you tune in, because it's not going to be saved. This bonus track was actually inspired by 2 dishwashers at my work that said, write a dishwashing track for me. Me and Moss got together. He supplied the beat.
Nice.
I don't know exactly who the producer is. That's on Moss's behalf, because the producer gave it to him and he gave it to me.
Oh, I thought you meant he made it. But
no.
Fair enough.
He got it from somebody. Moss has also been a dishwasher, as I have been in the past.
I have been too.
Yeah. So for all my fellow dishwashing homies and anyone who's ever worked a shitty job, this track is for you. I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
I'll drink to that.
Hell yeah. Big ups to thank you for coming out, dude. I'm really. This is cool. You know
Thanks
what I mean?
for
Like I
having me,
really
man.
appreciate like you especially bringing out the album before it drops and letting people check it out and letting me get the exclusive and anyone,
definitely.
Like,
I suppose I should talk about that a little bit. The album is the release date isn't set yet. We're hoping for October 5th. We have to find a venue. And after that, the flyers are pretty much already there. We just have to set things in stone first. Same with the album cover. I just have to order duplicates. So it's coming. It's right there. So this is your preview. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I say we show the track. Thanks for having me, Grimey. I really appreciate it.
For sure. Citrus, disc jockey. Here we go.